In this video, we're going to solve these updating functions for the following discrete time dynamical systems. In part A, you're told if t plus 1 is equal to 0.95 pt and p initial is equal to 15, what is p60? Now, obviously, you do not want to be doing this 60 times in a row. That is going to be torturous. That's not going to be possible. So the other way to do this is you just have to do the first 2 or 3 and you'll notice a pattern right away. And when you notice that pattern, you can immediately apply it to what it's asking for. So in part A, we're told that t plus 1 is equal to 0.95 pt. So that means if I want to calculate when it's initially 0, I'd say that t is equal to 0, so this will be p1 is equal to 0.95 p0. And we're told what p0 is. p0 is just equal to 15. And so what we're going to get is 0.95 multiplied by 15, and this gives us 14.25. Let's move on to p2. p2 is going to be equal to 0.95 multiplied by p1. But what else is p1 equal to? p1 is equal to 0.95 p0. So we can just simply go ahead and say this equals 0.95 multiplied by 0.95 p0. Now we see we have the multiplication of the two same numbers here. And so really, this is just squaring the two numbers. So this is 0.95 squared p0. Now you can go on and on and on, and you'll see that whatever subscript you have here, that actually corresponds with the power here. So if we're going to calculate what p60 is, all we have to say is that this is going to be equal to 0.95 to the power of 60 multiplied by p0. And so if we do that, we're going to get 0.95 to the power of 60 multiplied by 15. And this is going to give us 0.691. Okay, now moving on to part B, we're told pt plus 1 is equal to pt plus 0.16, and we're told that p0 is equal to 19. And what are we asked to solve for? We're asked to solve for p80, and obviously you don't want to be doing this 80 times in a row, so we want to figure out a pattern right away. So for the initial one, you can say p1, so when t is equal to 0, so p1 is equal to p0 plus 0.16. And so this will be 19 plus 0.16, which is equal to 19.16. What about p2? This is going to be equal to p1 plus 0.16. But what else is p1 equal to? p1 is also equal to p0 plus 0.16. So really, we can just replace this with p0 plus 0.16 plus 0.16. This gives us p0 plus 2 multiplied by 0.16. And right away, we see a pattern right here. You could go on and on and on, but you'll see whatever subscript you have corresponds with the coefficient for multiplication we have out in front here. So we have a subscript of 2 here, and we're going to multiply the 0.16 by 2 here. We had a subscript of 1 here, and we're multiplying the 0.16 by 1 here. Okay? So for p80, what this is going to be, this is just going to be p0 plus 80 multiplied by 0.16. And so plugging this in, we get 19 plus 80 times 0.16. And this works out to be 31.80. And so therefore, for part A, the answer was 0.691. And for part B, it was equal to 31.80.